I just got done with a private astrology reading with a client, and that inspired this video. I want to talk to you about your Lilith and astrology. Lilith is not an asteroid. It's actually a point in your natal chart, and it indicates an area of your personality that needs healing. Whatever sign, house, or aspect your Lilith is in is a part of your life where you may have felt some deep shame, deep embarrassment, where you may have felt some need to suppress who you are, where you have a lot of secrets, and where you feel very uncomfortable. Oftentimes, people have been ridiculed in those areas by family members and friends, and so that people are left feeling deeply misunderstood and rejected in those areas. So then they learn to suppress it, but because they're human beings who have all the normal human emotions like all of us, what happens is that people tend to sway from being either boldly risky and unapologetic about expressing it, or being completely avoidant of it to the point of even denying their own humanity in that area. Let me give you an example. If you happen to have Lilith in the sign of Pisces, what happened is that when you were growing up, you were made to feel ashamed for being too sensitive, too emotional, too wishy-washy, too non-committal. Your family and friends may have even called you soft for being too compassionate, for being too caring about people and their problems. So what happens is you begin to feel ashamed about that part of your personality. And then you start to hide it from yourself because you know that part cannot function in this space and you also having peace. So then you deny yourself who you are. So what happens is when you go out in the world and you see people who reflect those traits to you, people who are wishy-washy, people who are spiritual, people who are, disconnected from the physical world, people who are more compassionate, it triggers you and it upsets you that people are living this way, that they're living in their own world and that they're not caring about what people think because unlike them, you are still enslaved by the opinions of others. When you have not healed your Lilith, you can also sway between extremes because you're a natural human being. You're going to have moments when you feel compassionate. So then you can sway from being overly compassionate, where you have no boundaries whatsoever and people take advantage of you, or from being overly disconnected from the physical world, where it's all about the spiritual world and you're just not very present in your own life. When really the key to being empowered is self-acceptance, to recognize that as a human being, you have emotions and feelings, and those are perfectly natural and normal. And it's okay to cry when things are sad because that's what a normal human does. And it's okay to feel things. It's okay to know things intuitively. It's okay to dream about things that haven't yet happened because that comes with the territory of being a Pisces.